Good morning, guys. It's Sunday. And that means gotta go to work. It's early morning. I'm not gonna do a whole lot of chatting because it's super early. I just want to, and you know me, sitting doing my makeup, I can take a good hour for sure. I just want to kind of try and whip through it quickly. I already took care of my hair, so it's just slicked back. I do have some hairspray in it. Plus, my hair's still wet a little bit from last night's shower. Um, Today's look, I think I'm just gonna do a repeat of the makeup look I did yesterday. Since I didn't record yesterday and I liked yesterday's makeup look. I am currently just wondering, oh, I know what palette I used. A matte palette was involved, plus a singular ColourPop shadow was also involved. So I just used the original clear pad from COSRX over my face. Let that sit for a sec. I'm gonna grab some of the stuff that I used yesterday out while we wait. What foundation did I use though? I know I used that. Ooh, I'm not gonna use these today. I'll have to use those. Let's put some lip balm on real quick. Burt's Bees. Jackie commented me yesterday morning on the lip product I was using. I had the Lawless Forget the Filler in the shade Velvet on, and she was like right at my face looking at my lips, like felt like she was like, oh, that's a nice color. Is it clear? Looks kind of like it's kind of peachy. But I forgot to tell her she was seeing the peach underneath because I had another Lawless shade on before I put Red Velvet or the Velvet shade over top. The Velvet shade is like a mauve shade, but I had put it on over the top of another Lawless one. And then she's like, what brand is it? Where'd you get it from? And I was like, Sephora. She's like, and then she asked again, because Jackie's on the older side, so she asked again what brand it was from. And I was like, Lawless, Sephora. I was like, I got it from Sephora, Jackie. And she's like, oh, I don't shop there. I'm not that kind of person. And I was like, I am. I'm a Sephora girly. I always buy makeup. She's like, oh, I really like the lip color. I'm wondering, now I'm like, should I surprise her with one for her Christmas? Like, here you go. Jackie does wear makeup. She's in her, what did I say, 70s? She's in her 60s for sure. I think, though, Jackie might be in her early 70s. And she doesn't come off like the typical old lady vibe. She's single. She's never married, doesn't have kids of her own. She spends her time taking care of the deli. She calls us her kids. And her sister and her brother. She takes care of them. She's I like her. I feel like some people, like I said, they're scared to talk to her or whatever about whatever. I like her though. I think maybe it's because she does seem high strung, but I feel like it's because she's stressed because she has a lot to take care of, both at work and then outside of work. I'm training somebody today. Tulia. So she's gonna be with me. I'm on sandwich shift again. I'm on a streak, another streak of sandwich shifts, which again I'm fine because I get off at 6. Hopefully I do get trained soon. Well, when I say soon, I mean like anytime in the next couple of months for opening shift. Because I am up for learning how to do opening shift. Even though I'm not a morning person, getting off at 3 would make it worth it. So this thing isn't really part of my skincare routine. I found this at Winners and I just bought it just to be like, hey, let's give this a try. It's a vitamin C brightening eye balm made in Korea. It's from Bella Bliss. Innisfree green tea seed hyaluronic acid serum that goes on my face every morning, as well as the Innisfree green tea seed hydrate and glow facial cream. This also goes like, it's from the hydrate and glow. They might come in white bottles now. This is like the old bottles, which I've been buying whenever I need skincare, or if I go to Winners, I go through the skincare section to see if they have any of the leftover Innisfree skincare, and if they do, I buy it because it's much cheaper. But yeah, now they have it like in a white cream packaging, and still the same stuff, just different colored packaging now. And this is my go-to Innisfree green tea seed hyaluronic acid cream, green tea seed hyaluronic acid serum, and it's the hydrate and glow. These are my, I'm just gonna say it, ride or die, okay? Because they're what helped got my skin to where it's at from being dry and dusty. Foundation, do I want to put anything on underneath? I feel like I should, because I have some stuff I'm just trying to use up as well. Let's put on the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. Remember, Tammy, you need to cut back on the chatty chat this morning. Because early morning shift, I don't want to. I put way too much. Luckily I got a cloth that I can just wipe my hands off on. I did my first Bible study video last night, and I found it a little bit hard not to talk about makeup at the end. Just a little bit. I want to keep that strictly Bible talk. Okay, I think I am going to change the foundation that I'm going to use today. I don't want to use a glowy foundation on top of this one. This is very glowy. I put a little bit too much on. We're going to use the e.l.f. Soft Glam. I'm just going to take my sponge, see if I can pick some of this up. I'm waiting for a one Sephora package to get here. The one that came in yesterday was just a singular item. It wasn't supposed to get here until the 28th, but it got here. I think I'm gonna use it maybe tomorrow, or wait till Tuesday because I have no work Tuesday. But let's just say I did some swatches of it in the kitchen last night, and I was like, wow. I can show you right quick. It's the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette. Apparently this is her last. When I reread it, it didn't just say her last big eyeshadow palette, it said her last eyeshadow palette, but I think that might have been a misprint. It looks like this. I swatched all the sparkles. There's only one in here that I will not use, and it's this one right here. It's that it's that kind, the one that, you know, it's the dangerous kind. I still think it's so ridiculous. Why are you putting that in there? There is another shimmer on the bottom. I put my finger in and I was like, oh really? I can't use that one either. Until I took it and started rubbing it into my hand, and then I was like, oh, maybe I've been using that kind of product wrong and from her other palettes. But the one I just put my finger in, that's definitely a no-go, and I might scoop that out of this palette because I will never use that, and I don't want those glitters getting into other shades. But I am excited to use this. Very excited. And I feel like I already have a favorite shade or two in here after doing some swatches. They might be this one right here. And this one right here. But we'll probably keep that for tomorrow. Alright, I'm going to put some Soft Glam on. I hope they come out with like a pump bottle or a bigger bottle of that. Alright, I need a mirror. Taking out a couple of things that I know I used yesterday. Because I can use the mirror in this. There we go. So I gotta make sure this is all blended in. Alright, we'll take some of the Rare Beauty and put some of this on. So yeah guys, I do have my Tea with Jesus that I'm going to try and do it every Saturday, or at least every second Saturday. Don't worry if that's not your thing. No, I'm not saying, hey, go watch it. That's totally up to you. It's going to be it's just me doing my Bible study, but recording it for anyone who wants to follow along or chime in. So don't be like, oh great, another Jesus freak. Just trying to convert us. No, I'm not trying to convert anybody. But if someone decides to watch it, you know. I feel like anybody who comes to Jesus will come to him. And those who don't. It's, I've got children, okay? They want to hear about Jesus and stuff. Like, if I'm talking about Jesus and then they pique interest and sit there and talk about him with me, fantastic. If they don't, they don't. Like I told our kids, at the end of the day, I can preach God's word to them. I can talk about Jesus to them. I can't force them to believe. No matter how much talking you do to somebody, whether it's about faith, politics, or whatever it is, you can't force somebody to believe your beliefs, form your same opinions as you. It's to each their own, right? Do I want everybody to believe in Jesus? Heck yeah, but I know that's not going to happen. So, hey, how did that get in there? Well, I'll put that right there for now. Okay, let's do these eyebrows right quick. Oh my gosh, I'm already at 15 minutes. I think somebody comes bearing... Oh, it's David. Never mind. I thought I heard that door open. The front door. Was that the different door?
Probably. Probably the bathroom door.
Oh, I gotta say. You got work early this morning?
No.
And you're... Later?
Yeah.
And you're up this early? Instead of me getting up at 6:30, I set my alarm to 7. I think on the early morning shifts, because the reason why I get up so early is so that I can sit down and, well, wake up and do my makeup while recording, right? But whether I'm recording or not, I would still sit down and do my makeup. It's just that if I was to do it without talking, I don't know if you guys would want a silent Tammy get ready with me, and I would find that kind of funny. But I get up early. Although, because Matt's home, he said he's not letting me walk to work. He's like, if I'm home, I'm not letting you walk to work. I'm like, okay. So, I set my alarm for 7. I feel like I could pull it off even tomorrow, because like he has work tomorrow, so he can't take me to work tomorrow. I feel like I could probably still pull off getting up at 7. I might have like a pre-made breakfast again, because I have a pre-made breakfast this morning. It's like high protein.
You have early shift today?
Yeah, I'm doing another 9 to 6 today and tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing that 3 to 9 today.
3 to 9? Oh, that's not bad, not bad. I'm gonna go in with the Sephora matte bronzer in the shade Sunkissed Haze. Are we almost out of cereal? Or no?
No, we have 2 boxes, 2 boxes here.
Okay.
Yeah, we just finished the mini
Okay. I actually like the mini wheats. I think I prefer mini wheats for breakfast. The only thing is, unless I'm taking a probiotic and not eating anything else weird, bless you, I'll end up in the bathroom because of it. Bless you. Oh, there he is. Look, he comes bearing gifts of happiness. He's come to caffeinate me. Yeah.
See this?
What is it? Oh, listen here, that's for you, you broke ass. Yeah, I've been using it almost every day. Like yesterday I had it with my tea. Thank you. Don't be a hater. That's hot. Thank you. Let me know in the comments, guys, are any of you changing up your makeup routine or like the tones and colors you're using because it's fall and also winter is around the corner? I'm going to use Lawless. This is a Pinch My Cheeks Soft Blur Cream Blush. I feel like it's kind of like a cream to powder because it definitely feels creamy. This is the shade Rosebud. I also have the shade Angel, which is a favorite. But I'm going to use Rosebud today. And I feel like as you blend it in, it feels... I told Chris it's a cream to powder. It doesn't say cream to powder on the back, but it might say that in the description. Soft Blur Cream Blush. But it definitely dries down to a nice soft powder. I don't know. I like it. What brush did I use for this yesterday though? I think I used an e.l.f. stippling brush. I also have the shade Angel, which is a very nice color. From the selection they have, Rosebud and Angel, I only have those two because I know they're the only two that I'm going to constantly use, which I do, so. Did I tell you guys what I'm doing? I'm doing the same makeup look that I did yesterday. And then I take the sponge and go over the edge. Okay, and we'll leave that like that for now. I do feel like a hair is gone into my face. So now we're going to start on the eyes. Because I do not believe... I did use a powdered blush and I did go with a little setting powder. But I didn't go in with any highlighter. Because I feel like when I was doing my makeup yesterday, the glow was popping through. So again, that's the Lawless blush in Pinch My Cheeks, the Soft Blur Cream blush in the shade Rosebud. It's pretty. So for the eyeshadow, I went into the, is it this one? I think so, yep. The Makeup by Mario Master Mattes, the original. And I just dibble-dabbled through different shades in here. So I started out with the lightest shade. Put this all over, blend it up to the brow. Then I went into this shade right here. That over the lid, blend it up a little bit, but not as high. Then I went into this one right here. Yes, this one is a very warm tone palette. Kind of focus this one out here and then blend it in. Grace and I went for a walk after I got home from work yesterday. I think we're doing the same today and tomorrow. I told her if I'm off up by 6, we're going for a walk. Because fresh air outdoors is good for you, not just physically but mentally. So get out for walks, folks. Get out for walks. It's really good for you. Alright, the next shade that I went into was, I got a couple of brushes here I'm just using. take this brush, and I'm gonna go into these two shades right here. I'll put them on the outer part and blend in. On the outer part of my lid out here, and then bring it in. This brush, nothing on it. Just want to make sure it's nice and blend it out here. Alright, next I'm going to go into the shimmer part of this before I do any more. Is it this one I used? I think so. Let me see. Or was it this one? No, it was this one. So I'm going to take this brush. I have the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter in Rooftop Colors. What's it called? Rooftop Cocktail. Anyways, I just take this brush and like swirl it all in here. And then I start putting it on. What I wore yesterday, and then I have it so that it's up here a little bit, and then blend it out this way. So I like it. And then I took, I think it was this brush. Blend over the edge. And then do the same thing on the other side. Might be like, why did I put the mattes out here if I'm putting this over top? Because having a different shade underneath over here makes it look, so on the inner part it makes it look teal and blue, but out here it gives it more of a purple tone over top those matte shades I put down. Yeah, it's more purple over that. And then because I'm going to go back into this shade and maybe this, so I'm going to go back and mix these two shades. And just go over that. Just make sure there's like no harsh lines or anything. You definitely don't have to put the shimmer out here if you don't want to. And then I'm going to go back into those two too. And add a little bit more. This brush, nothing on it, just blend. Just like that. And I'm gonna go into, what did I use this brush for? I don't remember. I think I'm gonna take this one and go to the lightest shade up here. And then just put that up at the top. You might get some glitter fallout. It's okay though. Now I'm gonna take, so I definitely got glitter fallout here. Now I'm gonna take this same brush and dip into those two. No, I didn't use those ones for my lower lash line. I used, am I missing a brush? Well, I can grab another one. I'll take this brush. I dipped into this shade right here. I don't remember what brush I used for down here. But I put a little of this on my lower lash line. And then we're gonna go into, I'm gonna dip into these two. And that's all I did for the eyes. Obviously mascara, but before I went into mascara. So yeah, Rooftop Cocktails from ColourPop. It's you can definitely use your finger too, guys. You don't have to depending on which way the light hits it, it looks blue, it looks red, it looks purple, green. It's one of those shifty shades. I like it. It's been sitting in my collection, and every time I see it, I'm like, I should use that. And I feel like it's always going to pull like deep dark red. I feel like it's supposed to be a dupe for, was it an Urban Decay shade? Possibly, but I also could be wrong. So after I did that, I went into my Hourglass palette, and I went into the oh, I'll have to use a different brush, because I put this inside a blush color. I can use this. So I went into the setting powder, whatever you want to call it here. Yeah, I got a lot of glitter fallout, but again, that's okay. Chris, I think I commented yesterday, if you don't want to do the no-buy, girl, don't do the no-buy in January. Like I said, the fact that you're wanting to do it because we're besties is enough for me. You don't have to do it. I just want to do it as a challenge for anybody who maybe wants to, you know, break some habits or try and break a habit, maybe save some money. Because January also tends to be like a hard month financially for a lot of people, especially because Christmas. Like I was explaining to Matt, it's not a never buying makeup again. It's just starting out with January, buying absolutely no makeup, using what we have, see what we're actually gravitating towards, what we like, maybe what we don't like that we have in our collection. Maybe having some thoughts as to our makeup shopping habits, like, hey, why am I constantly on Sephora? Why am I constantly making orders? What is it that has me feeling the need to constantly buy makeup when I already have so much? It's like a month of reflection, a month of like reeling it back in, taking control instead of all these sites not sometimes can feel like it's controlling you, because it's like mind games, like, ooh, look at this. Like, I know some people have control or whatever, but I feel like some of us seem to have gotten lost, and we're kind of like, why am I buying so much, like, constantly? Also, for those of us who, I just feel like maybe some of us are spending too much per month, helping us reel in to create a budget. Or maybe you're someone who just wants to stop buying makeup and you like to take part in a challenge. So again, Chris, you don't have to do it. The fact that you want to do it is good enough. I'm going to go into this blush in this palette right here. So this is what I put on over top yesterday. Oh yeah, I definitely got glitter all over my face. And we just need some mascara. And I use the Sephora Love the Lift one. This is the one I already have open, not the one that came in that kit. That one's not going to get open yet. And this is just called Ultra Black. I think I definitely do like this Sephora, this mascara, even though it's like very basic. I feel like, yeah, is it a favorite? Maybe. It might be leaning into it. It's not too dry of a formula, it's not too wet of a formula, it's not clumpy, it's lengthening, a little bit separating. It does give a little volume. I've got an eyelash on my top lash over here that's trying to like stick out. Anyways, this is the makeup look. For lips today, I'm taking the Burt's Bees in Red Dahlia with me. So this is what I'll be wearing. I also have my Lawless Forget the Filler in Velvet. That, which is already in my work apron. But I'm going to take this balm today. I felt like yesterday my lips were very dry feeling. It's like I never drank enough or something. Anyways, what do you guys think? I like it. Do I have any mascara on my lids? Probably a little bit. Just right here. And some on the lash line, but I don't worry about that. Just gonna take my sponge and just go once over, just in case there's any extra product. I'm just gonna take it off. No, I'm not doing any contouring on my jawline today. I feel like it doesn't really make much of a difference. Alright, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? I know it's very bright in here from all the, whoa, ring lights. I am missing some earrings. I want to wear hoops or... No, I'll probably put some studs in. Yeah, studs are where it's at. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a good Sunday. Go get your laundry not taken care of. And, yeah, you'll probably see me back here tomorrow for another Get Ready With Me. And I think I'm debating using the Huda tomorrow or using it Tuesday so I could actually, like, sit down for and do a good look. But I could do, like, a very simple look tomorrow. I just feel like tomorrow I'm doing an early morning shift, and me dipping dipping into a new palette. I'm probably going to want to talk a lot about this palette as I'm using it. There is a mess of glitter already happening on the mirror, which is why I'm also thinking I'm going to scoop that shade out because it's a crusty glitter. How did you escape hair? Oh yeah, I got glitter. Oh well. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a nice Sunday, and yeah, you'll probably see me back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys, and God bless.